What I'd like to take a moment to do right now is tell you a little bit about our balance bar and why we designed it to perform the way that it does. When I step on the Cellerciser, you'll notice that the balance bar has movement in it. If I pull it toward me, it stiffens up. There's a reason for that. There's two types of balance. There's static balance and there's dynamic balance. We want both. Static balance is when we're more stationary and we're not really doing any movement. The balance bar itself pulls tight to operate more for static balance. So we know that we're supported, and that's great. But we also want dynamic balance. Dynamic balance is different. Dynamic balance is when there's movement, and so we're having to challenge all of our muscles, our timing, our coordination skills more effectively. And that's what we take with us in every other area of life. For example, if I was to stand on a fence post and there's a railing, if I were to walk across the railing, if there were a tree limb that was very solid, it wouldn't move. If I was crossing across the railing and I reached up and I grabbed the tree for balance and then I walked across the rest of the rail, that's more along the lines of static balance. But if I want to walk across that rail with just my hands, now I'm having to rely on a lot more muscles, timing, speed, and coordination. And that's what gives us our dynamic balance. If I were to step on that same fence post, walk across the railing, and there was a willow branch, they're very, they don't have a lot of support. But just by walking across that railing, if I could grab that branch, my balance just improved dramatically. That branch isn't going to hold me up. I could still fall down if I lost my balance. But the chances of you not losing your balance has increased dramatically simply because you had something that had movement in it, so you're still challenging your own balance mechanisms, but it gave you a little extra support. Well, that's why we have the balance bar the way that we do. As you hold it toward you, which is great, especially when you're starting off, without even knowing it, virtually everybody starts to put less and less weight on the balance bar as their own natural balance increases. And with that dynamic movement, you become less reliant upon the balance bar and more reliant upon your own balance. So it's a graduated process. We built it this way on purpose. We want you to have the support when you need it, but we want you to improve your own natural balance and become less reliant upon the bar. As you do that, all of your activities, and it doesn't matter what age you are, all of your activities start to improve. Your balance improves, your timing improves, your coordination. All those are physiological functions. As we challenge them, they get better. And that's the purpose of the Cellercise program, is to help you reach your greater health and fitness potential. Thank you for investing in a Cellerciser.